So here's my shameless plug for microphone, and let's go.
new microphone. Yes.
Yeah, new microphone because
Good investment of the league.
yeah, absolutely.
Maybe next year.
Hashtag 2020 Gladly's wedding day present or gift of the league. Love it. Yeah, welcome. Week 13, Trash Talk Tuesday. The toilet votes are in, but before we get to that, Tebbe, if you want to take us off.
Let's see. So, King's Rule on the Discord. It's been a little lackadaisical. We always want to see more input from everyone, have some good conversations on there. I know there were holidays and stuff, but try to keep up on that and give your 2 cents. Otherwise, you don't want to mail it in like Chris, because it's kind of hard to track right when someone is doing it if they're only doing it once a week.
Right.
So if you mail it in on Tuesday, it actually doesn't count for both weeks.
Oh, wait, so you're saying it doesn't count for week 12 and week 13 if you do it on Tuesday?
It does not, actually. So it goes Tuesday through Monday. So he posted today, I think an hour ago, maybe.
Oh, no, not even.
Not even an
actually,
hour?
no, I guess time of recording an hour. We started writing the show, and it was like, oh.
And he posted. Good. Nice. Good on you. Thank you for posting. Thank you for betraying your own team and, rooting against the Packers. We love to see that as Vikings fans.
Skull Nation.
Yeah, absolutely. So, unfortunately, Chris, since you didn't post last week, you actually lose your priority for your waiver pick. So, congratulations.
10-0.
Post more. So, since you didn't get it last week, your one post will have to count. And yeah, sucks to suck, buddy. Post more.
Maybe you should love us more, Chris. Just that's all we ask for is some love.
Yeah.
I even work on Sundays and I try to post, man. Come on.
Jamon. All right. Hey, Crib, speaking of which, also my last piece too. I wouldn't feel so good about Chris going to last place if I didn't have to text him like 5 times to vote. But at least he voted correctly, and that vote is.
You want me to take that?
There is one more announcement, actually.
What?
You got the league meeting?
Well, the league meeting for the trophy, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we voted for building our own trophy. Which, if we look at the specs of the one we kind of want to model, it's pretty easy, I think. We just need a couple pieces of wood and maybe like a $20 fucking toilet seat and just drill that on there or something. I don't know.
I'm excited to carve into that thing.
Yeah, I'm excited to make sure there's a nice burn, like 0.4 of something in there. At least a number 4 of some sort has to be on there, because there's been a lot of 4 lost teams or 0.4 lost teams, and just it was really fun because in the game of the week going into that, me and Chris going back to back during that Vikings game, I checked the score at halftime, and of course I'm up by 0.4. Just 0.4. It just
season 0.4 continues.
Yeah, it just kind of continues. It was a nice 0.4 battle. I think it went back at one point where I was down by 0.4 and whatnot, but in the end, I barely prevail, and I get 0.4 times 10 to make a calculated win over Chris for the game of the week.
Very nice. And also, could you actually say the rhyme, because I've worked really hard on the rhyme.
Okay. I'm sorry. 0.4 times 10, bots made calculated win over Gronk.
No, this rhyme.
Oh, that rhyme up there. My bad.
Can't even read.
So for the
my screen's not big
we're
enough
so
for you.
far away, guys. For the trophy, voted 6-4 in favor of the homemade bull over the Amazon roll.
Yeah, there we go. Copyright it. Shutco. Anyways,
throw it down.
And he threw it on the ground. But yeah, continuing on with the making of the trophy, I know that Kinzer, he originally was voluntold that we could make it at his house, and I think a really good weekend that works for everybody because it's far enough out would be Martin Luther King Jr. weekend, which would be the 20th would be this Sunday. And then we would all gather at Kinzer's place and make us a last place trophy, and then present it.
Create some mayhem.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty dope. Yeah,
it'd be great.
And we can party up there. He has a freaking bar from his wedding up there and whatnot. And
oh yeah, well, and also he lives literally down the street from the 3 town bars, and so we can stumble there, bar hop 3 bars and stumble back, or get kicked out of 3 bars.
I mean, and it's a townie bar, so you're gonna be drinking for like $2 per crown.
And hopefully you're gonna be carrying around that trophy.
Or maybe before we make the trophy, we just make you wear the toilet bowl seat.
No, got to carry around the trophy because then we'll have the
trophy.
first place.
I'm gonna make somebody else carry it around for me. That'd be better. Yeah, I'm gonna make you carry it. Actually, you have like superstition about it. It'd be great.
What? So no, you can only make last place. Just make the Sacco carry it around.
Carry it. And then just put the toilet seat around his head.
That's what I was thinking. Like something like that.
As like a saddle of honor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All up in here and here and here.
Yeah. Of course, they crack the bottle. Everyone wants them.
You're damn right. You were just the one brave enough to actually reach across the screen to grab it. So thank you, Grim, for sacrificing.
Yeah.
Well, and also thanks for taking the week 12. But going to no, don't do this to me. Okay.
Oh.
Well,
he doesn't smell.
No, he doesn't smell. It came at an opportune time because it smells like rotten cheese.
Dude, that's not me.
No, you don't smell like cheese. No, you smell like Eli Manning, who's a mouth breather.
Nah.
Yeah. He's Eli Manning is his favorite.
I have to wonder if he hasn't been dropped simply because of his last name.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, he agrees.
Oh, wow. I think he just said Eli Manning belongs in the Hall of Fame right next to his brother. Oh, yeah. Yes, boy. No, the stinky smells actually emanating all the way from Wisconsin. They left their stink here in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
They had the audacity to leave that shit here. And
they didn't flush the toilets before they left the locker room. That's what you're saying.
Exactly.
That's what's stinking it up.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, that's why we shouldn't serve cheese curds. But I bet that revenue is insane. Absolutely.
But what an incredible game. Felt so good.
Yep, sure did.
Besides some of our kicker struggles once again.
Yep. Well, and also
Bailey.
Now every Packer fan can rally against their own team, just like they did last year when Aaron Rodgers got injured.
I have to say, actually, that was probably one of my favorite things this week is seeing how quiet Facebook, Instagram, all that shit, no word from the Packers. Not a single Packer fan was said anything. It was fantastic. Just bite the dust.
Sometimes silence says more than words.
Absolutely.
Right.
And that says that
silence is golden.
And that's why we wear the gold.
Yeah,
real gold.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, I would like to mention too the weirdness of the .4 showing up in our current champion and the prior champion, our first and last place matchup, appropriately. So not only does Tebbe go onto a 4-game win streak and become 8-4,
suck it,
but Kai goes onto a 4-game losing streak to be tied for 4th with everyone else who is currently 6-6.
After being in second all season long.
Well, not all. Well, I remember when he. I remember when he was 0-2. When he was 0-2 and me and him suffered through it. Okay, I thought it would have been weird if he would have won by
0.4,
40 points or something.
Oh, that'd be great, yeah.
Because it would have been
close.
Yeah, real close. So yeah, .4 strikes again. And then game of the week.
Game of the week.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bots go to the Asylum. Grim and Grish, the big G's, get to face off this week. They're gonna fight for. Well, Grish is fighting for that 4th place spot, of course, while Matt is fighting to stay in it. Just keep something in the fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be
before the math crushes him, but
yeah.
Hey, congratulations on being the first game of the week winner here. So it's appropriate that we throw you back into the wolves and put you on the spot. Hey, work under pressure, son.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you won last year.
Should be an interesting game. I mean, watching Grish's team over the season has been quite the roller coaster for everybody. I think what was it, 3 weeks ago? I think he put up 160, and then he did 95, then he did 160. So, I mean, talk about boom or bust. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Hopefully he can boom the rest of the season because that's what it's going to take.
Well, I mean, like
I can feel that though.
Yeah, everyone's fighting.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Let's see. For matchups, you got Cousins and Luck.
Yep.
That's actually a pretty good matchup.
That's a pretty good matchup.
Solid.
Actually.
I haven't even looked at this game yet. I was just looking at my lineup. I think I have it. I'm not gonna say it's fully set, but it's around where I want it.
We'll see if he actually plays Luck or Deshaun Watson. Because Luck has Jacksonville, but they're in a spiral.
I thought Watson might be out.
Really?
Yeah, I thought I read something where Watson sold something with a cab driver or with a Uber driver that he touched misinappropriately.
What?
And got he might have been suspended for that,
week.
or
what? Are you talking about Jameis Winston?
Oh, I'm talking about Winston.
I'm like,
what?
No,
I thought ridiculous.
Yeah, it was Winston. It was Winston. My bad.
Just because their last name starts with a W. And they are of a certain color.
Clearly racism.
Bring that bigotry here, fucking Prince of Eden Prairie. God. See, look I have the real royalty in front of me tonight. The Prince and the King. Cheers. What do you know? Anyways, but also best. Continue on matchups. Running backs.
Ooh, McCaffrey coming off that last week, but he's playing Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. I mean, they don't have the greatest run defense.
No, they do not.
Honestly, the only reason I say that they're even on their running backs is because Saquon Barkley is hosting Chicago.
Yep, it's gonna hurt.
Yep. And then Lindsey gets Cincy
against the Bengals. Yeah,
who does not have a defense.
No, not at all. It's gonna even it out quite a bit.
Nope.
If you're a team that the Browns beat, it's gonna be.
You're gonna have a bad time. Okay.
Actually, have you looked at the Browns' record? It's
actually getting
heroic.
better.
It's
getting better.
I'm pretty proud of the Browns. I think they're America's team now. Fuck the Cowboys.
I'll sign on to that.
Yeah,
fuck the
absolutely.
Cowboys and fuck the Packers.
Absolutely. I hate the Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
What about receivers? We got I think he's gonna beat you.
Well, yeah, in the receiver category, that's tough. That's really tough.
Detroit.
Allen
Cooks also Detroit. Yeah.
Tyler Boyd. It's going to depend if what's his face comes back, AJ Green, but what's his face? The red rifle is
Trubisky.
Dalton.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm
Trubisky.
Trubisky is
Chicago.
Yeah. Yep. Tight end. Grim, that's where you win outright. I don't even think we're talking about the tight end. The only gleaming spot of hope on the Philadelphia offense.
I mean, Grish, although that's a solid pick, Joku, his matchups are coming.
He literally had to get carried into the end zone. Let's not blow it up to more than what it was last week.
Yeah, that's true. Still, I think Njoku is going to be coming out at the end of the season pretty hot.
Fair enough.
Davis and Michelle.
Sony Michel at Minnesota, potentially injured. He went out injured.
Hosting Minnesota.
Oh yeah,
we're there this week. Yeah. We gotta do a back to back.
That's
coast to coast.
One of the most bullshit.
Yeah, we go Patriots then Seahawks.
So fucking stupid.
Cool. Yep.
Right.
Totally, the fix wasn't in NFL when you gave us the hardest fucking schedule. Cool story.
Just gonna play the Pats. No big deal.
Yep. At Gillette where they win almost all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that's where Grish definitely gets.
Then you got defenses and kickers, which we don't really need to talk about.
Are you still gonna play Corey Davis?
I don't know. That's where I don't know if my flex is set yet.
Let's see.
I mean,
Watkins, Shepard,
and that Jets. That's what I was thinking. I mean, it's a pretty decent schedule for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's okay.
Not bad. I wouldn't play him against Jacksonville though.
No.
Yeah, unless you're playing me, then you can go ahead.
I already got you the second time.
I wanna.
Next week is who is next week? Kinzer, I think.
Should be a good matchup. I don't know. Who do you give it to?
Just off of the names and how many people he has on his team that you probably can't drop. Probably gonna have to give it to Grish realistically, but I also gave it to Chris last week too. So
true. I think I would have to give it to Grish as well.
Fine, I'm giving it for me because I need it.
Yes.
Good stuff. Totally unbiased.
Unbiased.
Just based on with the information in front of you, I'm winning the
game. A stunning, unbiased analysis. I love it. All right.
That his running backs are it's gonna be a game. Yeah, should be good.
It sure is, Brian. It sure.
Yeah, I don't see him putting up 160 points, but
no. And then also honorable mentions. Who's playing who here? Spencer.
I'm playing Spencer.
Playing
me.
Playing you.
And I mean, don't lose by another 0.4 because if you lose, that's what it's probably gonna be.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I expect you to beat the shit out of me.
Yep. And then
considering I lost 2 of my top running backs in a week, no big deal. No big deal. It's fine.
None.
They're gone. That's whatever.
I don't feel any kind of way about it.
We still have expectations, Tebbe. Just saying.
At least I'll field a team.
Yeah, it's anyways. We're moving past that. There we go. Oh, Tradewatch. The final night tomorrow at high noon. Is our trade deadline. After that, we're done. We're all by ourselves.
And waiver wire.
And waiver wires. It's
shout out to Steve for waiver wire pickups. Usually, just try to grab everything he's grabbing. Just text him and see what he's grabbing.
Running backs.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna mention names. That'd be bad.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, we don't do that on this show.
Because they're obvious.
We don't do it on this show. So yeah, ends tomorrow, and now to cap everything off as per usual, the burn of the week. Get roasty. Burn of the week this week.
It was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I finally saw it and it made me chuckle. I'm gonna try to find it so I can post it to Discord.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't catch it, but yeah, it was pretty good. ESPN did a nice little coverage of it.
Yep, absolutely. Who was it?
Hue Jackson.
Hue Jackson received the ball from one of his ex-players.
Yep.
DeMarcus something.
I forget his
name. It's a defender.
Doesn't matter.
One of the defenders that intercepted Dalton.
Yeah, got the interception and handed the ball
right to him.
Right to Hue Jackson.
I don't think he got it. He took the ball, was like, all right, patted him on the back as he ran away.
Yeah, he was like, oh, thanks, man.
But ESPN shows a shot of him on the sidelines like a couple minutes later, and he's like, yeah, he's all sorts of pissed. You could see it on his face.
Just
he wasn't pleased.
Not pleased. Not pleased. All right. Well, sorry about the sound quality again. Please, give me a mic.
We're buying him a mic.
All right. Everyone have a
to your health.
To you and yours, and also here's to the final push.
Woo!